I just found out about 2 weeks ago on my best friend's girlfriend's birthday that she kind of trauma dumped me and said that my best friend made her get, not made her, but adamantly suggested that she get an abortion, and she did. And that didn't sit right with me. He lied to me. He never told me that, ever.
What did he say when you confronted him?
I haven't confronted him yet.
Hold on. How good of a friend is he?
He was my best friend. I've known him since I was 12. I'm 20 years old, so.
What kept you from walking right over at the party?
Well, he wasn't there at the time, so.
Or that you walked out and picked up the phone. I'm struggling. I got some ride or die buddies, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of conversation, whether it's about abortion, whether it's about new girlfriend, whether it's about any number of life challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what has kept you quiet for so long? This is an ad for BetterHelp. I talk to hurting people for a living, and yes, I can help out folks in tiny chunks of time here on the internets, but often more help is needed. That's why I recommend people go to therapy. And if you're thinking about therapy, try BetterHelp. It's 100% online, so it's affordable and convenient. They've got over 30,000 therapists, and they're great at finding just the right one for you. Visit BetterHelp.com/Delony for 10% off your first month. Like, what has kept you quiet for so long?
I don't know how to deal with it. It just shocks me. I'm still grieving that in some ways too. And it's just
that you're grieving that. Like, do you have a strong feeling about abortion, or is it that he kept a secret from you, or is that you thought
and like the loss of life? That's a big one, and then like the lying too. Yeah.
Okay. I guess on the outset, as a guy with some old school buddies, I got buddies that are more than 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We got values all over the planet that are different from each other, especially we got beliefs all different. But you better believe we pick up the phone and call each other. And I'm wondering how good this friendship was.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's
been
so
a while
blown
since
up.
we talked seriously like that, I would say.
I mean, I think step one is to call your friend and go, bro.
Yeah. 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 For sure.
And this might be a stunner, but sometimes girlfriends don't tell the truth too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could there be a chance that story is just one-sided?
I don't think so. She seemed very sincere when she told me this.
Okay. I think your friend of 8 years, almost a decade, is at least worth a phone call to find out.
Yeah, certainly. Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll say this, one of the hardest lessons I've had to learn in my life is that friendships that were ride or die for a decade, for 2 decades, people grow up and they grow apart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of there's no breakup with your buddies.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like when you break up with a girlfriend, you like, it's just like over. Like, we breaking up. It's like all these these rules. Like, we don't call each other or text each other or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we get a divorce, there's like legal proceedings. When you have buddies that like you got in fights with in elementary school and middle school and high school, and y'all did things together, and y'all spent the night at each other's houses, and y'all went and, like, when suddenly you're like, oh, I didn't know you're that dude. I'm out. There's not a set of rules after that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the uncertainty I'm trying to address here, certainly.
I'll tell you, I don't know if I use the word confront, but I just know I love my friends, especially my guy friends.
Yeah.
I love them with my life.
Mm-hmm.
I love them with my family's life after I'm dead, whether it's an executor of my will or like whatever. And so I don't know if it's the word confront as much as my hope is right when we get off this call, you pick up the phone and say, bro, we got to talk. Are y'all in the same town?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm coming over tonight. We got to talk.
Certainly.
And by the way, you don't have to make any calls or decisions tonight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like, if he confirms exactly what she told him, then you need to say like, man, I need some time to wrap my head around this one. You're not the guy I thought you were. You're not the man I thought you were.
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
And if it played out like she said it did, he's probably hurting too, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like he's from what she's told me, and I haven't reached out to him, so I should definitely verify. But she's told me that he's been very like when she went to get this abortion, and then first of all, my best friend wasn't even there when she got the abortion, and then when she came back and talked to Luke after the whole abortion process, he said, well, she wanted to keep the baby, and he said, you probably only wanted to keep this baby just so you could keep me around. So that's another thing to address as well, because that seemed very manipulative and shallow and deceitful.
It is, but also people say crazy things when they're scared to death.
Certainly.
I'm not giving him a pass, but I'm saying that a dude probably doesn't know what day it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, yes, objectively on the outside for me and you, that's a really scumbag thing to say to somebody.
Yeah.
That you're trying to peer pressure into doing something that's against her values.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if the thing he needs on the front end of all of this is a hug from his oldest friend in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Maybe you need to go punch him in the mouth, but it sounds like he needs a hug. But it sounds like he is spinning out all by himself. And if he looks at you and he rolls back and is like, bro, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'll tell you. I don't think I've ever told this on this show ever. I'm hesitating to even say it out loud. I will. My oldest friend on the planet is a paraplegic.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a car wreck after college. The last conversation we had with each other was me confronting him on something, and I only had one piece of the information. And it came out later that I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And the last words we ever said to each other are not repeatable on this show.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I tell you that to tell you, the greatest gift you can give a friend is the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And the chance to be honest and tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And if this has been your ride or die buddy, your best friend for going on a decade, he's earned the right for a face-to-face, man-to-man conversation.
Definitely.
Don't make the same mistake I did going in guns a-blazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at least in my case, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
That definitely brings clarification to it, because when I first heard that, I was not in the mental capacity to deal with that. I was just so angry.
I know, but your friends deserve your anger too.
Yes, certainly.
And they deserve your celebration too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the definition of a friend. Can you say the hard stuff too? Can you say the dark stuff too? And can you celebrate together? That's what a friend does. It's all three of them.
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
But yeah, when you get off the phone call, dude, set up a time to go meet with him tonight.
I will.
And at least give him a chance to hear himself out. I think he's earned that. Friends are worth the benefit of the doubt. And then if he says, he confirms everything, like, yeah, dude, this and this and this and this, then you take 24 hours and you got some choices to make, some decisions to make about the men you want in your life.
Right.
I'm not in the habit of hanging out with men that pressure women to do things and to make accusations against women and who violate values. Like, I don't hang out with those dudes.
Right.
And it's right to be sad. If this has been a buddy that you found out when things got hard who he really was, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was certainly a tough night when I heard all that.
Yeah. And for clarification, I've got friends on both sides of that issue.
Mm-hmm.
Close friends on both sides of that issue.
Yeah.
And so that's not necessarily a deal breaker. The deal breaker is, can we be honest with each other?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I wish you the best, my brother. Make that phone call and then go hug your buddy and then stare him eye to eye and you'll have a hard conversation tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need to leave tonight, look at him in the eye and say, never, ever lie to me. I'm your friend.